This is fire.
Looks like my playlist.
Low key, yeah.
What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most virtuous show on the internet. My name is Riley Zoe, my crude co-host Dignan.
I can't do it.
Today we're guessing our favorite artists from their favorite songs. This is Guess the Rapper from Their Personal Playlist. Here's how this one's gonna work. We're gonna see a playlist made by a rapper. This is their favorite songs on a playlist. We're gonna see 5 songs from that and try to guess which rapper it is.
This is gonna be hard.
1 point for each one we get right. Me versus Dignan versus you.
Eve from Adelaide, Australia.
Adelaide and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Happy Pride Month. All right, before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, HIVEMINDTV.com for our merch. We also have a drop over on Cope's website. It's on the screen. It's linked in our description along with our Patreon and our Cameo if you'd like to support us. Or click the join button here on YouTube and become a member.
We like the members.
All right, let's look at these playlists.
On this one, we got Good Life by Kanye and T-Pain, Higher, Kid Cudi, Chip the Ripper, Electric Feel, MGMT, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas by Drake, and Already Home, Jay-Z and Kid Cudi.
Okay, I have like a pretty good guess on this one, I think.
I do too.
And for these playlists, the artist songs themselves, like they won't have their own songs in the playlist, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And often they will on Spotify. It'll be like, here's my personal playlist, and it's all their songs. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this isn't fun for anyone.
So don't guess MGMT.
Jesus, man. I was in the middle of writing MGMT.
Don't do it. They're on the playlist. It's not going to be them.
I'm still going to write it, though.
Why?
Just on the side.
All right, fine. You write it on the side.
It is great to be back with you, man.
What do you mean?
It's been a while.
Not really.
Okay.
It doesn't feel that long to me. That's what I'll
Really?
say. It doesn't feel that long to me.
You
no.
needed a little more time?
No, it's fine. I like it. It's like Perfect Timing
Okay.
by Nav and Metro Boomin. What's that face? What's your problem?
I'm thinking about ripping your nose ring out with a string. That's what I'm thinking about.
Why would you do that?
Well, because I want to catch it with like a fish hook, kind of while you're not looking, like you're sitting there working, and I kind of come in over here and it just kind of, and then you're like, what was that? And then I go, and I rip it out.
You realize that would hurt me a lot.
Oh yeah, lots of pain. Blood too. Your nose bleeds like a little sucker.
Like a little sucker?
That bleeding little sucker.
Why would you want to do that to me?
It's just like a sick fantasy in my head. I'm not gonna do it in like real life, but you ever like think about crazy shit in your mind?
I mean, yeah, but like...
An old lady walking across your street and you just like in your car. You ever picture stuff like that?
Was that you going back and forth?
Oh yeah, like so many times.
Yeah, so like you hit her and then you run back over and then you run back over.
Basically until it's like not a bump. Like I want to work her into the pavement.
Right.
But that's just stuff you think about. It's like normal stuff.
I mean, I don't think about stuff like I'll have an intrusive thought here or there.
Sure, yeah.
You know, like I see a guy on a bike and I go, he should have a car, and so I'm gonna hit him
Yeah.
on the bike,
Or like
real quick.
Squeezing the parakeets until their eyes pop out like little seeds at the pet store.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't.
And
Yeah,
so
see,
quick.
I don't have those thoughts.
Oh, really?
No.
Like wringing a ferret out like a bath towel. It's funny. Life is a funny, funny game we play.
It's not a game.
I'm losing. 3, 2, 1.
Travis Scott.
Little Yachty.
It's Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, these are like totally his influences right here.
Yeah.
You know.
But then I was like, I don't know, MGMT, Lil Yachty. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Was there a name to this playlist?
Songs that made me dream.
Songs that made me dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd love to go to Houston with you.
Why?
It's a great city.
I mean, I'll go. I'll go anywhere with you. Literally.
Thanks, man.
Anywhere with you.
You want to go to the junkyard tonight?
No.
You're playing
not
Human
there.
Tetris.
Again? This artist playlist has Miss by Alex G, One More Gin, D'Angelo, Stardust, Willie Nelson, Crosstown Traffic, Jimi Hendrix, and Fade Into You by Mazzy Star.
I love this playlist.
I bet you do.
Wow.
This is right up your alley.
It absolutely is. Wow, the Willie. I've been listening to that Jimmy album specifically a lot recently. And I've been listening to Hope Sandoval's like other work outside of Mazzy Star.
Yeah.
She's fascinating.
Miss by Alex G is one of my favorite songs of all time as well. I love that song.
Sing it for us.
My baby's all right. Dun, dun, dun.
This is a rapper?
Could be considered a rapper. I know this one.
Okay.
Has rapped on songs.
Megastar?
Yep. I will say all of these make a lot of sense as influences.
Okay.
Remember when Rue from Euphoria wore a Mazzy Star shirt?
Iconic sleigh. It was an iconic sleigh.
I agree. Work.
Jacob Elordia. Is that his name?
Jacob Elordi.
Lordy. That guy's handsome.
He's a handsome guy. Handsome guy. And Australian. You wouldn't expect it.
The Kid Elordi.
Kid Leroy, Coy Leray, a big LaCroix. I am sick of this generation. I'll tell you what. It's like, what's next, you know? Something else that rhymes with that? With all that stuff? Wish we could take a time machine back to the 70s.
Me too, man. I'd love to go back to the 70s.
You know what they didn't have in the 70s?
Porn online.
Yeah, never mind. We should stay here.
Yeah, for sure.
We should definitely stay here. I was gonna say TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Because they didn't have that. And that would be cool because I'm so sick of everybody glued to their screens.
I love TikTok.
Hey, I love it too, but I want to judge people.
That's true. Me
So,
too.
like, I'm sick of the new technology because of the way that I see younger people enjoying it.
Yeah.
What it brings to their lives in terms of, like, connectivity from far away, all of those things that make them happy. Those are the things that I would like to judge.
Yeah.
I use it as well, and so does everybody my age.
Right.
We all use it a lot.
Yeah.
Arguably as much as those people.
Yeah, probably.
But I still would like to judge them because they're younger than me, and they
Yeah.
seem to be having a really good time.
And they're different.
And they're different than me.
Yeah.
And
That's
I don't
the
like
worst
that.
part.
I don't like that. They
Yeah.
wear different kinds of shirts.
Yeah, and they say the stuff that I like is dumb and like played out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm getting like bullied by proxy by hundreds of millions of people younger than me.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Just by their criticisms of what came before.
Yeah.
And it's like, show some goddamn respect.
That's what I mean. Respect me. I'm your elder.
Yeah, so what? I drink a box of wine a day. That doesn't make me a fucking deadbeat alcoholic.
Yeah.
Makes me fun to be around.
Yeah.
I'm not an asshole. You're an asshole. You know how easier it would have been for me as a child if I could have been openly neurodivergent?
Yeah, I don't like the openness. I don't like how everybody's so accepting.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
Bottle it up.
Bottle it up. If
Deal
you're,
with the consequences without letting the outside world know what you're suffering from.
if you're weird, you should get made fun of.
Right.
That's what my generation was about.
Bowling.
This new generation, I'm sick of it. They're running around letting their freak flags fly.
And the worst part is they're using contraceptives.
Are you serious?
In my day, you know what we did?
What did you guys do?
Raw dog.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You telling me they're using lambskin condoms?
Exactly.
What's next? Let me guess. They know each other's names before they pork?
What part of the skin do they use for that condom?
The penis, obviously.
3, 2, 1.
Frank Ocean.
Anderson Paak.
It is Frank Ocean.
This one was not on Spotify. It was actually posted to like his Tumblr, I believe.
yeah.
His favorite songs of all time. He did it like right before he released Blonde
Okay.
and Endless.
It does make sense.
Alex G played guitar on Blonde and was
Right.
on Endless and was part of his touring band.
Mhm.
And that was what really surprised me. I like heard rumors and then I saw that he had that song on there. Was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then obviously like the Mazzy Star influence in some of his writing, D'Angelo. I mean,
Everyone who's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Willie and Jimmy, 2 of the greats of all time.
And sampled Jimmy on Channel Orange.
True. Oh, looking like my playlist. We got X, 21 Savage featuring Future, Ooh by Young M.A., Gasoline by Halsey, Trap Queen by Fetty Wap, and We Be On It by Dej Loaf. Is this a Hoop That Gasolina cover by Halsey?
I doubt it. I have not heard that song by Halsey, but I
Really?
would be shocked if that's
That'd
what it was.
Be awesome.
What are they saying there?
Daddy Hoop That Gasolina.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Hoop dada gasolina.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're bastardizing whatever
Totally.
phrase it is with our Ohio white sensibilities.
We do that with everything we say. It's hard not to. We're white guys from Ohio, so what
Yeah.
else are we supposed to do?
Yeah, no.
You know they always turn nursery rhymes into like horror theme songs?
Yeah.
Just by making them like slow and piano ballad
Mhm.
things. Why is it?
I think if you kind of tap into the childlike imagination, that allows you access to like horrific places. So if you like remind the audience of like little childlike songs, you can also then remind them of the nightmares, the boogeyman, the ghost in the
Ah.
closet.
I guess I could see that. I just wonder why the melodies are so close. Why you can do like Mary had a little lamb, and then all of a sudden it's Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah. Maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe it's like you're lulling you to sleep. Like you did a child,
Oh.
and then that jump scare out of that kind of peaceful serenity
Uh-huh.
is really when it pops.
So I wonder if that would work for the songs that my parents sung me to go to sleep.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. My dad used to sing Dancing Queen by ABBA to me to go to sleep every single night.
Really?
Yeah, so I guess we could try it out. I mean, that song usually goes, you know,
See that girl, watch that scene, she is the dancing queen.
Okay, so then we try it, and it's
See that girl,
Watch that scene. She is the dancing queen.
Kind of works.
Kinda does.
Yeah, like a ghost ballerina with a chainsaw.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't all the way work, I don't think.
I had a fucked up nightmare last night.
You having fucked up nightmares. What's the
having
one about
ins-
Shaq?
I've been having insane dreams. I don't want to talk about the one with Shaq. Let's just say him and Dwayne The Rock Johnson tried to tag team me.
Holy shit.
3, 2, 1.
Coil Ray?
Juice World.
This is MGK.
MGK.
This is Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been like Blink 182.
One that he had available.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Well,
The Halsey thing makes
yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
Everything else really doesn't. I guess he was wasn't he on a 21 song?
I don't think so.
No? Him and 21 never linked up?
I don't think him and 21 Savage have a song.
They never linked up together?
I mean, they probably have linked up.
For real?
Yeah, in real life, I
You think
assume.
21 and MGK linked up?
Yeah, I guess.
For real though?
They like run in the same circles, yeah.
It's kind of fire.
Why?
I don't know. Just picture them like drinking a, let's say, I don't know, Aperol Spritz.
I can't
Kind of
picture
chilling at like Diddy's house or something.
that.
It's kind of fire, right?
I don't know.
I don't
it's
like
fire.
MGK's music like that, but it's kind of fire if him and 21 linked up.
I,
Maybe they shared a limo, go to an award show or something together, cracked a couple laughs in the back, and 21 thinks, you're not so bad after all.
21's a little old for him. I think he and 16 linked up. Somebody need to link me up with a 16 from Lil Durk.
Ooh.
All right, this one we've got I Used to Love Him by Miss Lauryn Hill featuring Mary J. Blige. Then we got My Life by Mary J. Blige. Then Irreplaceable by Beyonce. I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. And Needed Me by Rihanna.
This is a great playlist.
Yeah, I like every song on this playlist.
Yeah, me too.
I want to feel the heat.
With somebody.
I hate to say it, but I think this is a girl's playlist. I'm just using context clues, I guess.
Do that on your own time. Do that in your own mind.
I'm doing a lot of more stuff in my own mind right now.
What are you doing in your mind, buddy?
You don't want to
I do want to know. That's why I asked.
know. Taking wire clippers and I'm snipping the feet off of guinea pigs and then I'm sewing a metal slinky through their backs and putting 4 or 6 of them on there and just kind of wearing them like a belt and then doing cartwheels.
Why?
You asked, bro. I don't know why. Everybody has intrusive thoughts.
That's another intrusive thought?
Sure, whatever, man. It's like, get off my back. I'm wearing a Speedo made of ham, going down a slip and slide. That's going down 94, and for some reason I'm going just as fast as traffic. And I got road rage, too. It's like my normal commute. I'm just slip and sliding 85 miles an hour down 94 in a ham Speedo. Not pissed at other drivers.
Are they driving on the slip and slide as well? Or is it
They're
your
in, like,
slip and
another
slide,
lane.
Like, weaving?
I'm kind of in like a carpool lane.
Kind of is a carpool lane,
Yeah.
I guess, if you think about it.
And sometimes I go over to the rumble strips and I let it mutilate my ham Speedo and what lies beneath. But in this scenario, again, this is just a scenario,
Yeah.
it gives me pleasure.
Why do you have road rage if you have your own slip and slide lane? Are there other people in ham speed, or well, just other people in meat speedos?
It's just an intrusive thought, man. I haven't thought about it that much. It's just like something that accidentally slipped into my mind.
Right.
Ooh,
You know, I had a jacuzzi installed in the back of my Ford F-150.
oh, really? Nice.
And I just wanted to use the carpool lane.
3, 2, 1.
I put Drake.
I put Lizzo.
This is SZA.
Totally makes sense. I thought it was gonna be the sneaky, like, Drake. I love women. You know? And Rihanna's on there, you know.
Kind of gone cold here. I still haven't even gotten on the dang board.
Doesn't matter if you get on the board as long as you don't get bored. You know what I mean? We're having a great time, aren't we, buddy?
I really am, man. I'm having a blast. Ow! What the fuck, man?
We're just giving you a pat on the back. It's like a validation thing.
What the fuck, dude?
What are you talking about? It's just validation.
I will literally give you a tracheotomy if you do that again.
What? I'm just...
Have you ever had a tracheotomy? It's incredibly painful. And it changes the way you breathe for the rest of your life.
I'm literally just like, hey, man, hey, come on. Don't give me a tracheotomy. I don't want a tracheotomy. You're lucky I'm strong. Or I'm lucky I'm strong, I guess. You're lucky I'm sweet. Whatever.
On this playlist, we got Collard Greens by Schoolboy Q and Kendrick, Levels by Meek Mill, Type of Way, Rich Homie Quan, I Know, Big Sean and Jane Aiko, Freedom by Pharrell Williams. Freedom! Freedom!
That's not that song.
Freedom!
Isn't that song by Sarah Bareilles?
You bet.
Oh, God, there's a Big Sean song on here.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that anymore, man.
What? What's the deal?
I burned another bridge, Riley. I burned another bridge.
And this is the Big Sean Bridge.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, He invited me over to his house, post Dolly World. And I thought, all right, I had 2 boxes of wine. And I thought it'd be fun to pull out the 5 fingers with the knife trick that I often do.
Yeah, you're always doing that.
Yeah. Well, Big Sean don't like blades.
Okay.
And I chopped a little bit of mine off.
Your finger?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it made him sick.
Yeah.
And he threw up.
Yeah.
And then I went full jackass and I made his puke into an omelet and ate it. And you know what? A lot of the times I am so confused why people want to burn a bridge with me. This time I get it.
Yeah, I would.
I went way too far.
That's too.
You do not cook someone's puke in their own house. I crossed the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Let alone with part of your finger chopped off. I can't
Blood,
imagine there
yeah.
was none of your own blood mixed with his puke.
A lot of blood. And I threw in some other shit in there too. Fingernails, nose hairs, tears.
You made a human omelet, basically.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much. I mean, it was food he digested earlier, so some of it was still food, but a lot of the ingredients were parts of myself, and I thought it would, whatever, witchcraft and mysticism and stuff. I've been into some freaky shit, but you know what? I cannot blame Sean Don for not really messing around with me no more.
Yeah, I can't blame him either. Also, what is Dolly World?
Dolly World?
Yeah.
It's like an amusement park in Tennessee.
It's not Dollywood.
It might be.
Oh.
But to me, it's like a world of Dolly Parton. So it's kind of up for whatever interpretation.
Right. Okay.
It's like Disney World. It's Dolly's
Well,
World.
it's not Disneywood.
Right, it's Disney World.
Say something anti-Semitic? Disneywood. Anyway, well, I'm sorry about that.
That's whatever, man. Like I said, I totally get it. I'm really coming around to a new era of understanding myself, but not changing my ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I'm still going to cook up a puke omelet if you puke in front of me.
but you understand that why Big Sean burned that bridge.
Totally.
Yeah,
It is disgusting.
yeah,
It's almost violent.
yeah.
Borders abusive.
Yeah, it's like serial killer shit. So at least you know, but you're not going to change anything about yourself.
I can't. I am uncontrollable.
Okay.
I am uncontrollable. 3, 2, 1.
Put ASAP Ferg.
I put Baby Keem.
This is Pusha T.
Pusha.
Really? I can't imagine Pusha T listening to anything except for like gangster movies. Just like he's not actually listening to music.
Yeah,
like, he's
that's kind of
just
how I
listening
picture
to
him.
like
Yeah.
a dialogue of like 2 Italian guys talking to each other about cocaine.
He's one of the artists that I just always imagined listening to his own stuff.
Yeah, I can
You know what I
imagine
mean?
that. Yeah, like old clip shit. He's just bumping to it.
It's the hardest shit I ever did.
Compensating, featuring Young Thug by Amine. Come Through with Usher by Summer Walker. Lost in Yesterday by Tame Impala. Taste by Rye. And Yummy by Gwen Stefani and Pharrell.
She got that
Yummy, yum, that yummy, yum.
Gwen's a good name.
Gwen is a good name.
I like that.
Yeah, Gwendolyn. That's actually such a sick name.
Gwendiciphus.
Gwendiciphus?
Mhm.
Is that another name for that? Is that?
Could be.
I don't think it is though.
There's really no rules when it comes to naming convention.
Isn't it Gwyneth and Gwendolyn? I would say those are the two.
And Gwendophilus.
Gwendophilus? I've never heard that.
The Gwessessor.
I do applaud you for being creative,
Thank you,
and I
man.
think you should keep doing it.
See, I am uncontrolled. Unbridled.
You got a favorite word for boobs?
Kitties.
You say kitties or
Titties.
Oh, titties.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said kitties.
I know Graydon's a big fan of like Brazambles and Wampa Dompums and stuff like that. I just like titties.
Sure.
Show me your titties. Yeah, no.
What? What? I don't even like the way you just changed your face there. That was
Yeah,
like,
no, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Show me them. You know what I mean? It's like, nah.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. I'm imagining you with a big rack right now.
And thoughts?
It's kind of awesome, but like you're too bold with them.
How so?
I don't know. You're like putting them in my face,
I would never do that.
using them as a weapon.
I would not do that.
Yeah,
No.
that's good.
There's a time and place for those things.
Now Grant's breastfeeding. No.
It really is tough to control that mind of yours. It just keeps going places.
It is.
It's like I was having like a conversation and then all of a sudden it became you imagining Grant breastfeeding. Like I was just asking you like, you know, a lot of funny words out there for cans, you know.
Cans is good.
I love cans.
Yeah, milk mussels is one of my favorites.
Calcium units,
Bag of kittens.
dump 'em outs,
What?
Florby Drorbies,
Mammary mussels.
blubber masses,
Ugh.
life rafts.
Ugh. I don't think they're buoyant like that, are they?
Oh, they're buoyant.
Just
Or girlant.
boobies are just fat, right?
And milk and
Veins, nipples. I made a fat withdrawal at the bank the other day.
a fat withdrawal.
I keep a bunch of lard in my safety deposit box.
So you made a fat withdrawal. Is this all the setup for just the wordplay of fat withdrawal? Is that you take lard out of a deposit box?
None of this is wordplay.
That's just what you do.
Yeah, it's where I keep my lard. It is good stuff.
Why do you have lard?
It's better than like cooking with butter or oil. Like if you use the lard of a seal or any sort of like Arctic aquatic animal, that is like premium grease.
What
Like, if
is
you're-
up with your face today?
What do you mean?
You were twitching. You're like,
What?
It's just like a lot, you know?
Yeah.
You get Botox again?
No, I didn't. I did brush my teeth with horseradish though,
Right.
and it's
Seems
stinging
like it,
my
yeah.
sinuses.
I was going to say.
Arctic aquatic mammals produce the best lard.
That's fine. I don't even.
3, 2, 1.
Yachty.
Little Yachty.
This is Dua Lipa.
Dua, you're so good and nice. What a good playlist.
Why does Dua Lipa keep showing up as a rapper in our games?
She transcends sound, brother.
How are we supposed to guess Dua Lipa for a rapper game?
I wish we had a picture of everyone after the playlist.
Just, you say that now.
Well, it could have added to the game. I don't know.
Whatever, man.
Okay, dude.
All right, this next playlist has Heaven or Las Vegas by the Cocteau Twins, When the Sun Hits by Slow Dive, Disorder, Joy Division, Green Light, Chief Keef, and California Boy, Lil B.
Yeah.
This is fire.
Looks like my playlist.
Low key, yeah.
Feel like I have a good idea of who this is.
Yeah, I feel like if you know this would make sense. If you knew who it was, this would make sense. You know what I mean? Like if you already knew the artist, this would totally make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you had to get a face tat today, what would you get?
Oh yeah, good question. I'd get my face done like with the entire decal of a Sobe Life Water. You know what I mean?
Like the little lizard thing, or?
Yeah, but like it would say Sobe Life Water to have the lizard, have the ingredients, everything. Everything that's on that bottle would be on my face.
Okay.
Every last element would be on my face permanently.
Do you really like Sobe Life Water?
Not
or-
really, just a fan of their design. Or I'd get what's the little fun guy?
Are you talking about a Coco Pelly?
Coco Pelly, exactly.
Yeah,
A
okay.
Coco Pelly kind of around my eye. Yeah. How about you?
I'd probably just like have him tattoo over the bags under my eyes. Maybe like clean up this area too, crow's feet.
Yeah.
Kind of just like skin color tattoo.
Yeah.
Right here to really liven up this area, make me look younger. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's probably what I'd do. Or maybe I'd tattoo on the mustache underneath it to really fill it out. Because like you know how you can see a little skin through there, like little points.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking like fill it out, so it's like dark under there. So even if I mess up, trim it or something, it still looks
It
full.
fills it in.
It looks full.
Yeah, those are pretty selfish.
Selfish. It's my face.
What about art, man?
What about art? You want to get the Sobe Life Water design.
That's art.
I mean, it's product design. I wouldn't call it Coco Pelly art at this point.
Come on.
It's like a bumper sticker.
It's a lifestyle.
It's like a bumper sticker for insufferable people.
It's a lifestyle for people in like Arizona. 3, 2, 1.
I put Wicca Face.
I put Lil Wayne.
This is Young Lean.
That makes total
I was in
sense.
the same vein, you know.
If Lil Wayne was out there listening to Slow Dive, though,
That would be so cool. He doesn't even like listen to music.
sure he does.
I mean, he
probably
does,
likes like
but,
Guns
like-
N' Roses.
Probably, but like he doesn't even like remember his own music. He feels like he's just his
True.
own. He's in his own world.
Yeah.
He'll listen to like the Tony Hawk soundtrack. You know what I mean? That's what I imagine Lil Wayne listens to. Is he just puts on like a soundtrack or a playlist, and he just kind of remembers the hits.
Yeah.
Just something that rocks hard, gets
Yeah.
him in a good mood. You know, that's what he's listening to.
Not Joy Division.
No, probably not Joy Division.
Shout out Young Lean though. Big fan of the show.
All right, this person's listening to Tomorrow 2 with Cardi B by Glorilla, Super Freaky Girl, Nicki Minaj, Pressurelicious featuring Future by Megan Thee Stallion, Spread Thin by Mariah the Scientist, and Playa featuring Her by A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Okay, girl power here for sure.
I don't want to guess the same thing for this one,
Okay.
so just don't guess Elvis Costello. If
Oh.
that's all right.
Sure.
And sorry, I don't like to game the games. You know what I mean? I don't like to do that sort of thing. But I just think it's more interesting if you see two different names show up. And I didn't want to both guess the obvious, you know? It might not be right, you know? It could be Joe Jackson or one of the guys from Oasis.
Yeah.
Champagne Supernova.
Matty Healy from the 1975 says that they're the coolest band ever, and he wishes that they would he said, you guys are brothers. Just put nobody that is seeing Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds would rather be at that show than an Oasis show.
So true.
So he's like, play an Oasis show, everybody would love it. And then Noel Gallagher called him like a slack-jawed dimwit or something like that, and said that his band is fuck all. Something like that.
It's a good insult, I guess, over there.
I'm in a hoe phase, so I said tag two blokes. I'm doing fuck all. You know what I mean?
I hate when you get like this.
I mean, it's just wordplay, right?
I guess, man.
Tag two blokes who do fuck all. That's funny. I like when people say shit like that because I can't relate to it. I would never talk like that.
That's true.
Or when Central C says like, "I'm trying to get up in her uterus." Like I would never say that sort of thing.
Yeah, but it's fun when he says it.
Yeah, he's so sick.
I'm so sick. Terminally.
Of love songs.
Nope.
So sad and slow. Is that what you're sick of?
I have blood cancer.
Why don't you turn off the radio? If you're sick of hearing those songs, you can turn off the radio. Remember that one?
I have 6 months.
You just can't stand those radio songs, the love songs. You know, you're so sick of them.
It's been really good knowing you.
Sometimes songs will remind you of your real life, and that's a little painful. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, love songs reminds you of that love that you lost. Wow, that feels incredible.
Yeah, they say I'm beyond treatment.
You know, as much as we love those songs, they can be painful to listen to. I understand that.
They said 6 months if I change my whole lifestyle, but I'm thinking like, what the fuck's the point?
I recommend some happier music until you get over all that heartbreak. You know what I mean?
I'm going out with a bang. Yeah. I'm taking others with me.
Maybe even some heavy metal, you know, stuff to really get you, like maybe get a pump in at the gym or something like that.
I'm going to blow myself up at a bank tomorrow, noon.
I love the love songs. That's what I'll say. I love them. You know what I mean? I'm not in love right now, but I love love. And so those songs, I mean, I sing along to them. I'm riding out in my car. I'm happy somebody's in love.
I'm going to digest a bunch of chemical weapons too. So it's not just the explosion that's deadly. It's the aftermath.
R&B, ballads. I love them both. I love it all. Pop songs. Romance is one of the joys of life. And I think there's no sense in sulking about it.
Why do we say aftermath?
Because that's when science class is.
3, 2, 1.
Ice Spice.
That's what I put.
It is Ice Spice.
Nice.
Hell yeah. You're on the board, buddy.
Yep, I had someone else down, and then I thought A Boogie, New York. That's
Right.
what kind of got me there.
Okay. Who'd you have down?
I had Lotto down, but then I thought maybe her and Glorilla beefed at some point, and I don't know, but that's what got me there. So.
I don't know anything about beef, man. You know what I want?
What?
Big juicy steak.
Oh God, man, yeah.
I
ribeye.
haven't had like a big old beefy steak in a minute.
Let's grill them.
Oh, like a.
Let's grill a steak
Oh, please.
tonight.
For real?
I'll do a ribeye.
Oh, yeah.
Rare with a nice sear.
God, that sounds nice.
Her Old Friends by Party Next Door, Celestial by Naomi Sharon, Touch It, Do It Well Part 4 by Division, Set It by Popcan, and Her by Majid Jordan. Kind of eclectic.
I think this one's pretty obvious here, though.
I think so too.
Touch It, Do It Well Part 4.
There's 4 parts.
That's what I mean. Part 4? It's like, how many times do you need to tell somebody to do it well?
Bust your nut already. Get it over with. You know what I mean? You don't need 4 parts.
Oh my God, that's kind of aggressive.
Just bust it already.
Everybody loves at their own pace, you know?
Bust your nut already. Get it over with. Explode. That's what I say when I'm jerking people off.
Doesn't seem like a very
Explode already.
romantic situation.
Oh, it's not romantic. It is. It's factory-like.
Well, maybe if you did it well, they'd bust their nut already.
Bust your nut already. Get it over with. Explode. That's what I'm going to say at the bank tomorrow.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
3, 2, 1.
Drake.
Drake.
Just his little promotional playlist for OVO. Just trying to sell more records for all his artists. I'm sure this is all he's listening to.
He said Party Next Door was his favorite artist on the planet.
Yep. The GOAT.
That's a fucking lie.
Party Next Door is awesome, though.
It's great. It's not Drake's favorite artist of all time.
No, I looked that up the other day. I just looked up Drake's favorite artist because I was curious, and he says someone new all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
He says Kanye's his favorite rapper of all time. Even during the beef, he said that.
Mm-hmm.
He's the type of guy, and I do this all the time. I'm guilty of this. I say, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. Or, that's my favorite artist of all time. And I'll say it about a bunch of things just because I'm so passionate about music and I love so much of it. That I have to hyperbolize so people know how much I love it. So then hopefully, you know, that convinces them to try it out. I think that's a fine tool to use.
Sounds manipulative.
Why?
I don't even really know what that word means.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you do.
How many people do you think are going to see this?
This video?
Yeah.
100,000? 150 maybe? Is that too many for you?
No, it's not enough. Show this video to someone else. If you watch it, show it to someone else, and then the numbers will double.
I guess that's true if every person watching right now showed it to one other person
Yeah,
that hasn't seen it.
it'll double up.
It'll double up. That's smart, man. All right.
Next playlist.
See You Later by Elliott Smith. Not by Big Thief. Tokyo, Julian Baker. Henna Tattoo by Field Medic. And Soft Spot by Claude.
I love Field Medic.
Me too. Hey, Kevin. How's it going, buddy? I mean, yeah, I love
Most of this.
most of these songs.
I know who this is.
Yeah, this is not a rapper, right?
Correct.
Knew it. Can you believe kids these days are gonna grow up and not be able to write cursive? They stopped teaching cursive.
I guess, like, whatever.
That doesn't bother you?
Teach them code.
That's what they're doing. They're teaching them code, and they're teaching them about global warming and
Yeah.
Kamala Harris,
Lady Vice President.
AI, automation. They're doing all this sorts of crap. And then what about stringing all your letters together? What if you want to write something fancy? All of a sudden these kids aren't going to be able to write no fancy. They got rid of T9 Word 10 years ago.
I guess I don't care about the education system. Now that
Really?
I'm thinking about it.
You don't care about it at all.
No.
What do you care about?
Football.
Well, football's cool.
And I also care about the proper portrayal of historical figures in film.
Okay, give me an example.
I guess like I had some problems with Bohemian Rhapsody.
What was wrong with that?
They focused on his heterosexual relationships,
Sure.
kind of for China and Hollywood. Chinawood, as I like to call it nowadays.
Oh my God. Okay.
Censorship's unbelievable.
And you wanted the movie
Cocaine
to
and
focus more on cocaine and
David Bowie's dick.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't see the movie, so I don't really have much of an opinion on this.
Yeah.
And I don't even know really much about that guy.
Mr. Mercury?
Yeah, I don't know much about Freddie Mercury.
He was gay, I'll tell you that.
Okay, sure.
Didn't make him very gay in the movie.
Yeah,
I think that's a problem.
sure. You know they're doing a movie about Abraham Lincoln coming up.
Really?
Guess who they cast as Abraham Lincoln?
Timothy Chalamet.
No, Scarlett Johansson.
See,
And that's what I mean.
Abe
Listen.
Lincoln was an Asian guy, and that's fucked up that they let ScarJo play him.
Yeah,
Because Abe Lincoln was a Chinese man.
exactly. And she just cannot nail the accent and the stuff they're doing with her eyes for it.
Oh,
It
man.
is offensive.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I agree. I'm actually
See?
very passionate about this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson
Should
is
not
not a
a Chinese
6'6"
man.
Chinese man
No.
who got shot in a theater. She isn't.
She's not.
I think whoever they cast to play Abraham Lincoln should be 6'6", Chinese, and have a hole through the back of their head.
And gay as fuck.
Abraham Lincoln was gay too?
I got my wires crossed.
You're thinking of Gabraham Lincoln.
Hey, happy Pride Month. 3, 2, 1.
But Phoebe Bridgers?
Quadeca?
This is Phoebe Bridgers.
Do I still get a point?
No, why would you get a point?
Aren't they the same?
What? No.
No?
Phoebe Bridgers is a blonde girl from California, and Quadeca is a brunette guy from California.
It was close though.
Close, yeah,
Yeah.
in certain ways, for sure. She's in Boy Genius, and that boy's an idiot. Oh, yeah.
Suck on that egg.
Suck on that egg. Suck on that egg, man. Hey, man, suck on that egg.
We got At Me, Playboy Cardi, After Party, Don Tolliver, Skybox, Gunna, Turks, featuring Travis Scott and Gunna by Nav, Tycoon by Future.
At me, if there's an after party at the Skybox in Turks, Tycoon.
What?
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything to put that one in there.
Did you ever play Zoo Tycoon as a
Loved
kid?
Zoo Tycoon.
I had like the dinosaur and aquarium expansion packs.
Yeah, totally.
And if you put the mermaid statue in a water tank, it would hatch. You'd have a mermaid exhibit. And if you put a lion, a tiger, and a bear in the same cage, you would unlock the golden sidewalk.
The Golden Sidewalk? And what would that do?
You know how you build like walkways?
Yeah, totally.
You could use golden sidewalk if you put those animals in the same thing together. It's an homage to the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, a lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Yeah.
It would be a yellow brick road, but in this case,
It was
it's
like
all
a gold,
gold.
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
There's tons of Easter eggs like that.
I jailbroke my Zoo Tycoon and combined it with Roller Coaster Tycoon. So I built all the animals on roller coasters, and then I'd stop building them halfway through to watch the animals fly off
Yeah.
and just kind of hit the ground,
You're a psycho murderer.
turn into blood.
Yeah.
It's not very realistic because they do turn into blood immediately. Yeah, they it's like a balloon hitting the ground. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like bloop, and it's all blood. So I try to get the biggest blood pile I could. Usually take me days and days and days. And my mom would come in and say, "Hey, Riley, dinner's ready." And I'd say, "I'm working on the blood pile. Get the fuck out of here, Mom. My blood pile's not big enough." But eventually I had the biggest blood pile in the neighborhood. It was pretty awesome. I found out that elephants had the biggest blood volume. And so I would make the biggest roller coaster I could, put on as many elephants as I can, and I'd let them splat like water balloons, but filled with blood, like I said before,
Yep.
until my blood pile was so big that no one in that neighborhood could even touch me. I was like a god. In many ways, I was playing God in a certain way, but I was also like a god in the neighborhood because they were like, "Wow, your blood pile's so big. I wish I had a big blood pile like you." It was awesome. I loved video games as a kid. Got to really use your imagination, you know? And I used mine to make the biggest blood pile. Mom wasn't too happy about it.
No, I could tell.
Yeah. I was yelling at her. That was part of it. But the other part was because it was a blood pile. And she didn't think that was too savory.
Yeah.
My dad thought it was sick as shit, though.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, Riley, how's the blood pile coming?" I said, "Dad, it's bigger than ever." but it's still not big enough.
That's awesome, man.
And I hope with the magic of VR, I can someday swim in that blood pile.
Oh boy.
Backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, freestyle, do laps in the blood pile.
Yep.
Make my avatar Michael Phelps.
Got it.
Go as fast as I can. Swim straight through that blood pile.
3, 2, 1.
Put Trippy Red.
I put white Jack Harlow.
This is Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay. Totally makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, same area. I thought they would have like Paramore
Sure.
on there, like some
Yeah.
others, like Grimes, you know? There's like certain eclecticisms, which I'm sure is a word, that they would include on their playlist, I would think.
Yeah. This is like just kind of basic Liddy stuff.
Yeah, this is just kind of like people that they would feature with.
Yeah.
You know? They did feature on the new Bring Me the Horizon song.
Nice.
Featuring Glassjaw. It was literally Bring Me the Horizon featuring Glassjaw and Lil Uzi Vert. And I was like, huh?
Any good?
I didn't listen to it,
Nice.
you know? But I was like, huh?
Don't.
Did you see the video of Haley Williams performing at the Paramore show with Lil Uzi Vert? And they do the bridge together to that
Well,
one song.
I'm going to stop you right there. I did not see it.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. I was just asking.
I know, I'm just going to stop you right there. Save you the time. And let you know I did not see that. And I will not.
Last one?
Last one. We got Stay Flow by Solange, Meet Again by Maxo Cream, Cayendo by Frank Ocean, Life is Good featuring Drake by Future, and Love is Stronger Than Pride by Sade.
Wow. This is a great playlist.
Yeah, it's good.
Meet Again by Maxo Cream. Amazing song.
Any play with Sade, for me, man, is like, psst,
Say it with your chest, you know?
it hurts.
Your chest hurts or like it hurts to speak?
Both.
Seems like it. You seem deflated. You look like that girl from the Dare commercials or whatever. You know what I mean?
You know what they didn't talk about in those commercials?
What?
Why does her dog talk?
She's on drugs.
Oh, shit.
Those will get it. They'll get the dog talking. You know what I mean? Wow. Your laugh lasted like not even half a second, and you went straight back to sulk mode.
It's not sulk, it's pain.
I mean, yeah, it's just weird. I don't really see.
Richard Nixon.
It's not Richard Nixon.
Fine, I won't write it. Lyndon B. Johnson.
It's not going to be a former president.
Scarlett Johansson.
It's not going to be someone playing a former president in the new movie.
It could be Barack Obama's playlist.
It's not Barack Obama's playlist.
Barack Obama's summer playlist. I think I would beat Barack Obama in one-on-one. I know he can hoop, probably the greatest hooper to ever don the Oval Office, but I'm pretty confident I would beat him.
I think you'd beat him. I'm rooting for you. If that ever happens, because he drone bombed innocent people, and I know that you've killed before, plenty, and you have sadistic thoughts and stuff. But I'd say that the crimes of Barack Obama exceed the crimes of you, and that's not a challenge. I'm not saying that you should try.
Just
to beat.
wait.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to plant a seed because I know how competitive you are, and you know, working with The Weeknd like usual. That's my Drake impression because he works with Abel The Weeknd. I'm working with The Weeknd like usual. XOVO. XOVO for life. Yeah. To the biggest artist to ever live. Those guys.
3, 2, 1.
The Weeknd.
I put Lil Durk.
This is Beyonce.
Oh,
Yeah, has her sister on there.
got Sis on there.
Yeah, that's sis right there. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, I could
For sure.
I could see Beyonce bopping all of these.
It's great vocalist, some fire ass rap.
You have got to like
What,
wake
man?
up, dude.
You have to leave me alone.
I just
have to leave me alone.
I will in like a second because the video's over, but like it's just this mood that you're in. It's just not. I don't know what to do, man. You had so much energy at the beginning of the video, and then you just lose it, and it's like you hate your life, and it's just depressing for the people, you know.
I don't care about anyone.
Yeah, see, they don't want to see you like this.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, your heart's not in it. Well, I hope you guys liked this game. It's a new one. If you guys want us to play it again, let us know down in the comment section. Or if you find some interesting artists' playlists, send them over to DJ Grant. His stuff's linked in the description. Along with all that stuff I said at the beginning, make sure you like the video, subscribe, all of that. But Diggy, despite your sorry state right now, could you please leave the people with some advice to leave or live their lives by?
No problem. Life begins on the other side of despair.
All right, this has been HIVEMIND TV. We love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Abortion. Let's talk about it.
Are Pop-Tarts
topic.
ravioli?
See, that's what is this?
What?
Like 2010 Tumblr? Like,
Is
what's
they?
that? Are they ravioli? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Like, who gives a shit? It's a hot dog. They came up with a new name for it for a reason.
happened?
You're weak. That's what's wrong with you.
What has happened?
Believe it or not, you can be sterile and horny.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
Sterile and horny.
It's a good name for my next EP.
I
I have 4 Little Dirk features I'm waiting to cash in. I do.
No, you don't have 4 Little Dirk features.
I
Because
do.
that would
Little
cost
Dirk.
that would cost you. Oh, never mind.
It's Little Dirk.
I thought, yeah, Lil Durk would be $800,000 for 4
Right,
features.
but
He might
this-
cut you a deal on the last one. Maybe it's $700K, but
This is a Lil Dirk Nowitzki that you can hire for weddings.
really,
And I got 4 features from him on my album.
Little Dirk Nowitzki. So he's
Yeah.
like a short guy in a Mavericks jersey.
He looks just like Dirk, but he's 5'6".
yeah, well,
And the
okay.
funniest thing he does, he wears the full-size Dirk uniform. So
Oh.
it looks like he's in a Mavs dress.
Right.
It's
It's
awesome.
almost like somebody shrunk Dirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
All my life.
Perfect. You get it? It's like the producer tag. Perfect.
You ever had caviar?
No.
Really?
No.
Hmm.
Wait. No. And maybe that. No, I
Okay.
haven't. I haven't had it. They don't have caviar at like Taco Bell, do they?
I think so. They had a
do.
caviar enchilada for a moment.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know they had enchiladas.
It was $7 though, so.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right?
Are they even allowed to charge $7 for anything?
Doesn't make much sense.
I don't understand that. Not for a minute, not for a second. She says, nothing here for you to make right. Boom, boom, boom.